All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I forgot to finish up this app. There's a couple little tweaks we have to tweak. That would be the go back button, the forward button. These are incredibly simple. Oh, we need to do the history. Okay. All right, so let's go to the back button. When you click the back button, all you're going to do is, yeah, right there. All you're going to do is go to your web viewers. Guys, this is incredibly simple. Go to your web viewers, and it's going to say go back. Wow. Skadoosh. Mind-blowing. That is literally all you do. Guess what you're going to do for the go forward? Go forward? Y'all. So you go here to Google, and all it is, go forward.
Well, go forward only works if you can go backwards, right?
Yes, that's correct.
So we need to make it do that?
No, it just did. It won't go forward if you've not been to another page. Was that too mind-blowing for anyone in here?
Yeah, I can't even believe it.
Skadoosh. It's like, boom. My brain is on overload right now. Yeah. That video took 1 minute and 33 seconds, and I talked a lot. History. All right, let's do history. So now the history is going to be a little bit different, a little bit more in depth. Okay? So, what's that? Yeah. So, I need to go to here, and we need to start working on the Go Search Web with your history. Okay, who understands that? Do you guys remember we put in a list view here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really all I'm going to do is set the list view elements from string to, that's all you really do is every time you search, right, you're going to go ahead and get these webs and add them to the list view history. And then if you click the button, BTN show history, right? So then you're going to go back to this list view history.
How do you get this view history? Where's that?
I don't know if a list view history is everything we wanted. I really don't.
Yeah, we need to lead our history.
Mr. Richard, how do you get this view history?
I really think we could have just like created a database here. Yeah. I think we could have done this right here. Okay, I'm gonna leave this up to you, let you guys figure this out a little bit, but here's what I would do is
What did we do for button history?
so here's one thing that I would do, okay?
Where's button history?
Okay, so here's what I can do here. Here's what I would do, okay? Do you guys remember that we were counting up here? Where were we counting at?
At the top.
Right here, counter. So, all right, so here I got an idea. I'm going to change things around here a little bit. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to enable these blocks again. So here's what I want to do. Every time they do a search, I want to count how many searches they do. Are you with me? Because when I go to my history, I want to have like, okay, search 1, this is what you did. Search 2, this is what you did. Search 3, this is what you did. You with me? Because if you don't do that, then when you store it in history, it's going to replace it every time. Are you with me? You guys ever like created a Word document and you called it like document number 1 and then you made changes and you resaved it as accidentally as document number 1 when it should have been document number 2? Are you with me? And it replaced and you lost everything in document number 1. That's what could happen here. So you got to be careful with this. Wonder if I could take this. And every time you do a search, right, every time you hit that button, it would search. And then here's what I'm thinking we can do. We can go into this, we can put another guy in here. Okay. I'm going to put another element. And I'm just going to throw in my search counter. I'll call this search counter. So that, and now you can go ahead and get this counter here. Throw the counter in. Now the counter is going to come down here. And now I can take this.
I have no idea what you're doing. You're going really fast. Yeah.
You might have to go back over this video a little bit. I'll explain here in a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and get the search text. That's the value that I'm going to store. You want to store those search texts. And then here, you want to just go ahead and get the counter. So every time you do a search, you're registering, okay, this is my search number 1. This is search number 2. Are you with me? And I could, if I wanted to, I could put a text box in there and do a join. Okay. So right here, I could say, like, okay, yeah, this is search number 1, search number 2, search number 3, search number 4. Okay, on search number 1, what did you look up? Puppies. Search number 2, what did you look up? Kittens. So that way I have search number 2 and it has kittens, and then search number 3 I have dogs, and then search number 4 I have dolphins, so that it's not just replacing puppies with kittens with dolphins. Are you with me? Okay. That's how you add things to a database. So like every time you had a score on a game, score number 1. What's your score number 1? And then you want to have score number 2, right? And then score number 3, right? And then score number 4. Are you guys with me on this? So now, when I show the history, let's see what could we do with the database. I don't know.
I kind of wish that wasn't.
What? Yeah, you could get the tag. But you want to show everything. So how do I show everything? Yeah, maybe get tags here. Now we probably need a place to display them, right? Let me see if I can take this list view. Yeah, here we go. Set elements from string to... What are you doing, man? Set element and say get tags. I don't know. I'm going to have to play with this a little bit. This is all experimental work for me right here. Are you guys with me on that? All right.
So we're not doing anything right now?
Well, I need to see if this is going to work. I don't know. How do you get it to go away? Right. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna have to play with this. I don't know. I've never done this before, so. Guys, once again, that's a good thing to learn in computer science. Try to do things you've never done before. What's the big deal if it doesn't work? It's not that big a deal, right? So let me try to see if this is gonna work. Look up puppies. Look up kittens. Look up dogs. Look up cats. Okay, it's doing something. I'm getting search 1, search 2, search 3, search 4 in there, but I'm not getting the dogs in there. So, oh, it only has the tags in there. We don't want the tags. We want the values, right? So this is not right here. Are you guys with me there? What if we could do a 4 for each item in the list? List view. False. Yeah, we might have to do like, I think Kylie's right here. We might have to do a list and add them to a list. Instead of adding them, we might have to like make our own database there. Let me see. So instead of, where did I add them to the list? So let's create a, what are you guys doing? Why are you guys playing around? Can you guys go ahead? I think we need to move seats. I don't think you guys are working very well next to each other. I need to create a variable here and call, I'm going to call it search history. Can you go throw it away, please? And the search history is going to start out as a list. And then when we hit go search the web, right? What we're going to do then is oh, we're going to add items to the list, right? And we're going to go get the web search text. No, I'm sorry. This is going to be the get. The list. The list is going to be the search history. List. Add to the search history the word search text. There you go. That works. And then down here, when I hit show history, now I can go for each item in the list. What list is it? It is the search history list. For each item in the list, now I don't need the database, right? For each item in the list, select list item. Index would be the item. I think that'll work. Can you do me a favor? Can you sit up? A lot of people don't sit like that in school. I don't know why do you sit like that? Look up puppies. Look up cats. Look up dogs. Look up kittens. I don't know. Maybe we could go back to our designer here and put something else besides the list view. Maybe I don't understand the list view. Let's work on this tomorrow. Figure out how do we get the history to show up. How do we store it in a database or a list, and then how do we print that list out? Okay, that's our job for tomorrow. Keep calm, code on. We got to figure it out, right? I don't have it figured out, right? I can sit here right now and tell you I don't have it figured out yet. Does that mean we just quit and we don't do it? No, we got to figure out. We got to figure it out. We got 47 minutes to figure it out tomorrow.